treasure or tragedy? Let's find out. Hi Last Watchers, if you're a regular to the channel, then you'll know back in December my wife, Janet, offered to buy me a watch for Christmas and give me a fairly decent budget of £500 to do so. She knows nothing about watches, so it was a case of me finding something I liked that she would then pay for. December turned out to be quite busy for both of us on the work front, and typically I left my watch search way too late. So late in fact that I had rather a cross wife glaring at me on Christmas Eve. I exclaimed that I would be more than happy with the pleasure of her company on Christmas Day, and that my new socks and underwear would more than suffice. This didn't go down very well, and after removing the imaginary daggers from my back, we spent an hour or so on Christmas Eve looking at watches online. No biggie for me, I spend countless hours every day looking at watches, but a new experience for Janet she could happily live without. Now it turns out that there was a benefit to leaving our search so late. A lot of online retailers had already started their holiday sales, and I soon found a monster of a watch on the Goldsmiths website. In fact, this is the watch here, the Seiko SRPD 25K1, which had been reduced from its recommended retail price of £430 to £300. That's a fraction over a 30% discount. The SRPD has been on my radar for more than a year, but I had held off buying it as I was a little concerned that my collection was becoming a bit too Seiko heavy. Damn you Seiko and your abundance of gorgeous, unlimited, limited watches. Getting back on track, the price was right, Janet was tapping her feet, so we bought the watch understanding that Santa would have to make a late delivery. Regardless, Christmas Day was a blast, and I enjoyed some downtime with the ever-increasing family, watching rubbish TV and stuffing my face with turkey and chocolate. Does it get any better? A week went by, and as I hadn't heard anything from Goldsmiths, I decided to check my junk email folder, where I found an email from Shakira. Shakira! No, not that Shakira. The email read as follows. Good afternoon. Thank you for your recent online order. We have received communication for the stock team we would like to discuss with you. Please call our customer experience team at your earliest convenience. Kind regards, Shakira. Shakira! Stop it already. Excusing the minor typos, I gave Shakira... Thank you. I gave Shakira a call. Unfortunately, due to data protection laws, she was unable to discuss the order with me. Although I had used my email for the purchase, it was my wife's credit card that had been used on the transaction, and quite rightly, Shakira's hands were tied. I should point out that the email I use for all my online shopping is a personal account, not associated with my YouTube channel, so unless Shakira and Goldsmiths have some state-of-the-art spyware, there was no way they could tie Last Watch to the sale. It's fair to say that I was being treated like a regular customer, no special treatment for moi. As Janet was back at work and Goldsmiths customer service department is only available between the hours of 10 AM and 4 PM weekdays, it was another week before Janet could speak to them, which she did so on her first day off. Shakira explained that the SRPD 25 had been a sellout. They had one watch left in stock, which was in perfect condition, but the watch box was damaged. Janet relayed this to me, and I joked that as it was a Seiko, it wouldn't be perfect, and would no doubt have a misaligned chapter ring. Not being a watch fan, that went completely over her head. Under the circumstances, Shakira offered to knock another £50 off the cost of the monster, or we could simply cancel the sale. It was a no-brainer. I told Janet that I wouldn't be wearing the box, and that Shakira should send the watch. Now, if this was a £3,000 Omega, Tudor, or even a Grand Seiko, it might have been a different story. I would have expected a quality product, watch, box and all. But the monster at £250 is a massive bargain, with more than a 40% discount. It's a gift from my wife that I will never sell, and the box, well, that will join a dozen others in a cupboard somewhere and never see the light of day. The SRPD 25 was shipped and arrived 2 days later, and I was shocked at the state of the box. Well, shocked in a good way. I expected the worst, and the damage is minimal. There's basically a tear to one of the seams on the outer box, which I will fix with a bit of tape. Apart from this tatty corner, everything else seems to be in order, and spoiler alert, the chapter ring and the bezel on the Monster all line up. The watch has been sitting for a week, and I plan to remove the plastic, put it through its paces, and give it a full review in the coming months. I was in two minds about sharing the tale of this busted box bargain with you, but I figured, why not give a shout out to good customer service? If Shakira had messed up, I'd be the first one to let you know about it on the channel or on Instagram. Goldsmiths, who are part of the Watches of Switzerland group, could so easily have shipped the watch in the hope that I wouldn't notice or possibly didn't care about the state of the box, and then deal with the aftermath if I did. However, they preempted that with their email and ended up with a satisfied customer who will be more than happy to use their services again. It's a win-win all round. A pat on the back for Goldsmiths and Shakira. Actually, she did sound Colombian, and that might explain the typos. Let me know in the comments what watch you got for Christmas, or if you treated yourself to a bargain in the sales. Did you have any dealings with customer care, and did it end with a deal or a disaster? And if you're a fan of the channel, then please consider liking this video and subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.